A short time ago, the United States military began major combat operations in Iran. Our objective is to defend the American people by eliminating imminent threats from the Iranian.
אזרחי ישראל, לפני שעה קלה יצאו ישראל וארצות הברית למערכה משותפת, מבצע שאגת הערים. מטרת המבצע, לשים קץ לאיום במשטר האייתולות באיראן.
Here we go again. America continues this sequence of endless wars, one after another. That was President Trump and who I believe the real leader of America, Netanyahu, declaring war on Iran earlier today. Even though earlier this week, Trump had this to say in his State of the Union address.
That's why in a breakthrough operation last June, the United States military obliterated Iran's nuclear weapons program with an attack on Iranian soil known as Operation Midnight Hammer. After Midnight Hammer, they were warned to make no future attempts to rebuild their weapons program, in particular nuclear weapons. Yet they continue, starting it all over. We wiped it out and they want to start all over again, and are at this moment again pursuing their sinister ambitions. We are in negotiations with them. They want to make a deal, but we haven't heard those secret words. We will never have a nuclear weapon.
So in Trump's own words on Tuesday, we ended Iran's capability to have a nuclear program. So now they're going after them because they won't say the magic words that they've said over and over and over again. And this incident doesn't surprise me at all that they would attack Iran during Ramadan, especially with Israel being their ally, because this is what Israel does over and over and over again. For anybody who's Muslim or anybody who's been paying attention to Israeli conflicts, every time they have an issue with a Muslim state, they're more than likely to try to agitate them during the month of Ramadan. During the conflict known as the 12-Day War, it was said that Iran and America was having peace negotiation talks. Then out of nowhere, America dropped a whole bunch of bombs on Iran and said, hey, we obliterated their nuclear program. At that point, you had Iran and Israel going back and forth after Israel attacked Iran like Israel attacks all of its neighbors in the Middle East. This time, you had peace negotiation talks. And this is like, peace negotiation talks doesn't mean peace negotiation talks. We can't have peace negotiation talks if, prior to our conversation, America was building up its military presence in the Arabian Sea. We seen them move the USS Abraham Lincoln, the USS Gerald R. Ford, F-35, F-22s, and F-16s into Jordan, Saudi Arabia, and parts of the Arabian Sea. If you're a fan of The Wire, this is like Marlowe sending Chris and Snoop to go talk to you about some type of peace offering or negotiation deal. You got one of three options. Either you do what they tell you to do, you do whatever you want to do and die, and sometimes even when you do what they tell you to do, you still die.
This is the time, son.
What's the play?
Well, I told little Kevin right there to shoot y'all both in the head twice, but seeing that he done walked away. Oh, you fun. Yeah. I guess I'm on your package.
And Trump reasons for this war is all over the place. He's just throwing everything at it but the kitchen sink. Every time he talks about why America went to war with Iran, it changes. But one thing about Israel stays consistent with attacking its neighbors. Israel has attacked Iran earlier this year. It's attacked Syria before, Jordan, Egypt, Gaza over and over and over and over and over again. Sudan, it even attacked the USA by attacking the USS Liberty, killing 34 sailors. And on a much, much sadder note, especially for us who follow the Ahl Bayt, the family of the Prophet, Ayatollah Khomeini was murdered. In Allahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. This is just a very tragic day, especially in the month of Ramadan for believers all over the nation. And it just really gets to me when I see Saudi Arabia put out this message. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia condemns and denounces in the strongest terms the blatant Iranian aggression and the flagrant violation of the sovereignty of the United Arab Emirates, the Kingdom of Bahrain, the State of Qatar, the State of Kuwait, and the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. The kingdom affirms its full solidarity with and unwavering support for the brotherly countries and its readiness to place all its capabilities at the disposal in support of any measures they may undertake It also warns of the grave consequences resulting from the continued violation of state sovereignty and the principles of international law. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia calls on the international community to condemn these blatant attacks and to take all firm measures necessary to confront Iranian violations that undermine the security and stability of the region. With this messaging, you would have thought that Iran attacked these nations for no reason. They didn't even attack these nations per se. They attacked the military bases ran by the U.S., the U.S. military bases that was inside of these Muslim nations, quote unquote Muslim nations, I should say.
Ya Allah! Ya Allah! Ya Allah! Ya.
This is so duplicitous in nature. This is just like Saudi Arabia to kiss up to America's behind. This is a counterattack after U.S. and Israel attacked several different locations inside of Iran. Iran counterattacked by attacking the U.S. military bases that was in these nations. So yes, there's attack on Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, Al Salam Base in Kuwait, Al Dhafra Air Base in the UAE, the U.S. Fifth Fleet Base in Bahrain. But again, these are counterattacks after being provoked and attacked over and over and over by Israel and now by the U.S. for the second time in less than a year. But I know Saudi is just worried about their oil and all of their contracts that they got with the American government. They should be worried about the Epstein files. And the UAE better not say nothing. They should be worried about all of the gold that gets smuggled out of Sudan and ends up in their merchant stores. If it's not clearer and clearer to you, America will do anything Israel tells them. Why? I have no idea. I don't know if you can blackmail that many politicians. Maybe it's true, or maybe they have some weird devilish share fate. Last time America was able to overthrow the Iranian prime minister, they installed a puppet shah, which allowed America to take 40% of the Iranian oil profits. I'm sure this is part of the agreement now, if they are able to do so. So if we take the American government and Trump at his word, they want a regime change. And they're telling the people of Iran to go and overthrow the government. So I guess they want the people of Iran to do their dirty work for them. I don't see this happening. I think Iran has to somehow, some way, like wait this thing out. I think if Iran wants to win, they absolutely have to destroy Israel. I don't think there's no other way around it. I also believe that they'll have to wait these strikes out for America, defend themselves as best as possible, and destroy Israel. If America is to win, America obviously will have to get a regime change. I don't know what this does to Trump campaign, but I think we'll see the effects of this impact America for the next maybe 10 to 20 years. I'm going to end this video with some words from former Ayatollah Khomeini, not to be confused with recently deceased Ayatollah Khomeini. And then, since it's Ramadan, some words from the Quran. Assalamu alaikum, Ramadan Mubarak.
فرض بگیریم که اینها آمدند و به قول خودشون همه ملاها را کشتند و همه مؤمنین را از بین بردن. ما از چه میترسیم؟ ما از یک جایی که این وضع دارد منتقل میشیم به یک جایی که بهتر از اینجاست. چرا ما بترسیم؟ من نمیگم ما غلبه به اونها میکنیم، لکن ما غلبه ایمانی داریم به اونها. ما همون منطقی را داریم که در صدر اسلام بود که اگر اونا را بکشیم ما به بهشت میریم، اگر اونا ما را بکشن بازم ما به بهشت میریم. این منطق اهل ایمان است. اون که ایمان به خدای تبارک و تعالی دارد، اون که قرآن را بهش ایمان دارد، منطقش این است که ما ضرر نمی کنیم. هیچ طرف قضیه ضرر نیست. اگر چنانچه کشته بشیم لباسمون رو عوض کردیم، لباس بهتری پوشیدیم، و اگر چنانچه بکشیم یه غیر انسانی را از دنیا بیرون کردیم. بنابراین ما ترسی از چیزی نداریم.
الشهر الحرام بالشهر الحرام والحرمات قصاص فمن اعتدى عليكم فاعتدوا عليه بمثل ما اعتدى عليكم واتقوا الله واعلموا أن الله مع المتقين.
Fighting in the sacred month is for aggression committed in the sacred month, and for all violations is legal retribution. So whoever has assaulted you, then assault him in the same way that he has assaulted you. And fear Allah, and know that Allah is with those who fear him.